Gentlemen, I'm hoping you guys can help me settle something and we can put the rumors to rest once and for all. Let me ask you something. Do men ever not pursue a woman because they are intimidated by her?
Hell no!
Do men ever not pursue a woman because they're just too scared of how much they're gonna fall in love with her? We have been fed this tale that if a man is not pursuing you and a man is not making plans with you, that's probably because he's intimidated by you. He's intimidated by your success.
No. It is a lie. It is a lie.
Well, maybe I can find.
He's intimidated by your beauty. He's intimidated by how fancy of a lifestyle you have. And I'm just curious, is any of that true? Is any of that true? When I think what it is that women are just too scared to admit that he's just not that into you and that he just doesn't like us very much. So we try to make ourselves feel better, so we tell ourselves this little lie. And I think we sound like fucking idiots.
Guys, who's gonna tell her? Listen, I don't even think she need anybody to tell her because I think she already knows. Do you have a job? And you already know that was cope. You knew it was cope when you were coping. So why are you out here on this internet, so in confusion, asking these childish questions? Respectfully, you're way too old for this. Anyway, I'm gonna explain it like this to the people in the back. I'm not gonna talk to this lady. I'm gonna talk to a brick wall. Let's just explain this to a brick wall. If a man is choosing not to talk to you, engage with you, go long-term with you, date you, it's because he don't like you. It's simple. The attitude is, you're very pretty, so that's not the problem. That should be concerning, by the way. Because the number one reason why a man wouldn't be attracted to you is because of your looks. And you have clearly exceeded that hurdle. So that, I would be more concerned about the fact that I look good and guys still don't want to talk to me. So that means you got to look inside yourself and see what am I giving off. And 9 times out of 10, if you're coming up with this synopsis of the situation said that maybe you're too intimidated by me and you thought this at 35, 40 years old, you're the problem. You're the problem, man.
You stupid.
He ain't lying.
Men think that the lives of women are to be lived as though it is an audition to be chosen by them, because they believe that it is their right, their entitlement to have access to women. And therefore, anything that threatens the access that they feel they will have to women, they will have a problem.
Respectfully, ma'am, why do you have white paint all over your face on Kevin Samuels' internet this morning? Now, I find it funny, very entertaining. But aren't you too grown for this? How much effort would it have took to take the paint off your face before making this video? Maybe you could have did the video before you put the paint on your face.
You are really dumb. For real.
I'm just saying. Why would you come on the internet looking like this and talking about men being intimidated? The kids are intimidated. Everybody is intimidated. I would even say women are intimidated by you. Come on. It's crazy.
I want you to watch this video.
I believe women when they would say that men are intimidated by their education or how sophisticated they are, the things that they like to do, their hobbies. And I was like, nah, there's no way. And I think it's because of the position that I'm in. Then I realized men are actually insecure about women having passport stamps, reading books, exercising, being active. And
Oh my God, who?
so far removed from me, but I realized like men are jealous of the fact that I do that, even though they have the opportunity to do the same exact things. And man, ladies, I feel bad for y'all because it's like majority of the guys in the world, they don't read,
Shut up,
they don't
bitch.
exercise, they don't develop.
Oh my God. Got him. Got him.
It's the fact that most men do not make sense. So when you are a man who is doing things that a woman might find to be appealing, they resent you for it. Because how dare you? How dare you show these women that there are options out here that are better than us? They need other men to be terrible so that they can be terrible, right? That's how they preserve the access that they have to women.
Why are you spending so much energy on a guy that you really don't like? Would it be fair to say that a man is intimidated by you, don't want you to go anywhere, and all the things that you just said, right? All the things you just said. Would it be fair to say that you wouldn't be attracted to this man anyway? Are you dating all men? My advice is find somebody that matches your energy. Or maybe a woman that matches your energy, because you're given a real masculine energy. Find somebody that understands why you got that white paint all over your face. You know what I mean? Find somebody that want to go on trips with you. I'm not sure why it's all men's problem, while some guy that you may be attracted to, that's probably out of your league. That's probably what the problem is. You're talking to somebody curved you, that's out of your league. Now you're mad about it, so now you're over here projecting on a whole population of men. Why? I'm confusion. Why is this my problem? It's a confusion demon right here.
Stupid.
But I think you should just find the guy that's perfect for you, or the girl, or the dog, or the cat, or the bear. Maybe that's better, the bear.
You just was out here enjoying your life because it's your life. Don't you know that your life is mine? Don't you know that your entire life you're supposed to literally be spending it waiting for a man to come and choose you? How dare you? How dare you have been out here being with other men?
While highly entertaining, it's really dumb.
You are really dumb. For real.
Trips without me? You just been living your own life? I mean, yeah, I know that you did it because that's what you liked and that's what you enjoyed, but I don't like it though. I mean, you shouldn't be doing things that I don't like, even though you like it. How dare you? That's why they're upset. This is why they're delusional. They're upset about it also too because I have already said this in one of my videos that men view women from a lens of sacrifice and exploitation. So when men are looking at women, they're always thinking, how can I consume her? How am I going to be able to consume this woman? It's for the same reason why certain men do not like children. Let's talk about the duality of why men don't like women with children, why women don't like men with young children. Because women know that it is going to be their duty or their job rather to do all of the child rearing, most of the child rearing, right? So if he has any form of custody of those children, the woman is likely going to be expected to do more.
Cares.
Smelling roses.
And you can't make this shit up. Good try though.
You can't be this childish. You can't be this delusional at 40-something years old. What is wrong with you?
It's so dumb.
Paint on your face is crazy though.
You like to dance, or maybe you like to do whatever it is that you like to do. Maybe you're into pottery, right? You have art, you're artsy, you have a crafty kind of hobby. They are threatened by you having hobbies because it is a threat to the amount of exploitation they're going to be able to get away with. You already have hobbies, things that you are investing your time, your energy into, right? It's less for them. That's why they're offended by women having hobbies. And because this is what men see women through. They see women through a lens of how much can I consume? They see us through a lens of consumption and exploitation and sacrifice, right? So you're sacrificing something most times when you decide that to have hobbies. They require your labor, they require your time, energy. You are invested into these things. And they just see it as more time that you invest into those things, children alike, is the less that they're able to consume you.
Madness and stupidity.
And the reason why you as a man feel like they also despise you is because the world revolves around the exalting of mediocre men.
I can't let you, lady. The world does not revolve around mediocre men.
Okay? In other words, men's survival, most men, their survival is literally dependent on other men being terrible. Okay? They need other men to be bad so that they
my
can be
God.
bad. And women know that there are men who do the things that they like, then they will want those men. Men's survival is dependent on mediocrity. This is for the same reason why you find that men are mad at Russell Wilson and Klay Thompson. Because women are going to want those men.
Beta. Beta male.
Okay, enough. Enough with the Bojang. I say, ladies, if it's men out here that's not matching your energy, not suitable for you, then I suggest that you just leave those men alone. Now, what this lady is describing is a man that she tried to manipulate and try to chokehold in a relationship. Try to do what's that wrestling move? That one wrestling move that they do when they pin you down, they hand around your neck, and chokehold you in a relationship, and he got out of the chokehold. Now you're mad about it. And you got paint on your face. Yeah, I'm moving on.
You need to get around some billionaires, ma'am. Men are very interested but feel intimidated by your commanding power, energy, scared to approach you. You need to get around some billionaires, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're dealing with men not being able to approach you, you need to find richer men. You need to get in a room with richer people. So a lot of people won't be intimidated by you because you have money. They're not going to be intimidated by you because they're going to have more money. You get it? You need to get...
Facts. You know, a lot of people have a lot to say about Shera 7. A lot of people have a lot to say about Shera 7. But I'm here to tell you that this woman speaks a lot of facts. She might be a money-sucking, gold-digging demon, but she does speak fact. If you are so concerned about broke men, mediocre men, as the other young lady just said, or any other type of men that you don't like or you don't see being suitable for you, you should go find the men for you. Really simple. Why are we making it that complicated? Shera 7 never lies.
with the billionaires. You need to get on the side of town. You need to go to them oil and gas conferences. You need to pay your $500 and go sit in on a tech conference that only happens once a year where all the tech people.
But Shera, the problem is they ain't got the money. They ain't gonna spend $500 to go find a man. Are you crazy? They're gonna be sitting at the hookah bars and the hotel lobbies on Fridays where they claim they would never go, or just the liquor store, the corner store, the gas station, arguing with broke, dusty men, mediocre men, instead of going to find their billionaire or their Russell Wilson. Yeah, they're not going to do it. They've been listening to you for years and they still got problems. That should tell you something. You've been giving this advice out since Kevin Samuels was alive. And it's just like with Kevin Samuels, they didn't listen to him either. They're not going to listen to you. If they listen to you, they would be better off. They would be less stressed. So a lot of people throw hate on Shera 7, a lot of men. I don't. I think she make a lot of sense.
And all the engineers and all the oil and gas, you need to go sit in that room. You need to get from around dust and regular people and get around some men who actually don't care how much money you make because they make way more. Okay?
Facts. Nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. I wish that other lady, paint face, I wish the lady with the paint on her face saw this video. And she would agree with me, at least, because she would agree with you. If all these men are mediocre, then why are you fucking with them? Maybe you're mediocre.
Following this advice may result to get rid of a dusty and leave the sprinkle life.
That man is scared of you, sis, and you don't even know it. Here are 3 ways that you can tell if a man is intimidated by you. You don't get approached. Listen, men will avoid you when they feel like you are too much for them.
This is also true. And will avoid you. They feel like you're too much for them. But you repeat that sentence back to yourself. And will avoid you.
You get your big fat ass on
When they
somewhere.
feel like
I don't deal with you big sassy ass bros.
they're too much for you. They're too much for them. And now you got paint on your face. It's a paint gang. Hey, what's up with this?
Men will only go up to women they feel like is in their league. When they feel as though you and your beauty is too intimidating.
Also, it wasn't paint. It wasn't paint. Now this lady makes sense. So she scraped the dead skin off. So why don't y'all do this before you get on camera? Isn't that the point, to get the dead skin off and present your best self to the world? You know, this is the world. You're broadcasting to the world. Why wouldn't you just spend the time to do face makeup or the face treatment and then do the video?
They don't approach you because they have fear of getting rejected. They can't get up the courage to come up to you because if you reject them, that is going to hurt their ego so bad.
That is true. I would have to concur. I would hate get rejected or be disrespected by you. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and look at the birds. But getting rejected by you, that would crush me.
You stupid.
That would crush me. I would never. And I'm a mediocre
You
man.
get your big fat ass on somewhere then. I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
So they avoid you. Because a man can sense a strong, confident woman by the way that you walk, you talk, you carry yourself, and that is intimidating in itself. So he won't even bother wasting your time. Your confidence diminishes his ego, which makes him feel unqualified being with a girl.
Wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, were we still talking about men being intimidating? Because it feels like I'm interrupting something. Feels like it got inappropriate all of a sudden. Let's move on.
When I was 24 years old and I was in college getting my first degree, I knew that I was going to be inching closer to having more financial freedom and having a career and like really making more money. And I knew that simultaneously I was going to be taking 10 steps back from being able to be in a romantic relationship with a man. I actually had got insight from this because I would get Brazilian waxes, and the place that I went to get the waxes, it was a local place, and a woman owned it, and the woman that owned it would do my Brazilian waxes. Beautiful woman, okay, 40 years old, I'd say about 5'7", white woman, hair down her back, crazy fucking physique. Like, she was always in the gym. She looked good, okay? Body was T.
Right now.
And she owned the place, you know? And it was a whole spa that she owned. So you already know. Skin was looking good. Body looking good. Money long.
Oh my God.
She had been married and she had gotten a divorce, and she had been dating around for a little bit, and while she was waxing me, because you know, waxing time is usually tea time between women, she pretty much had expressed to me how she would be dating on the apps, and she had said that she was having a very, very hard time finding someone. And I could not wrap my head around this because just by me looking at her, I'm like, you're beautiful, you're successful, you're well-spoken. She had an older daughter who was on her way to college.
Think like a man, act like a woman, something like that. Problem is, that was a lie.
That was a lie.
You can't think like a man. It's impossible. And I can't think like a woman. So what you need to do is think like a woman and act like a woman. Because you can act like a woman, act like it. But if you're thinking like a man, you're just a man acting like a woman. Gay man. And the reason why you can't understand why men are not approaching your friend, why she's not getting the results that she wants, is because you're not a man.
So that's the reason why they don't want someone very successful or someone beautiful, because you've done everything. You've done everything on your own. There's not much that they're going to be able to offer you when you're successful and you're beautiful that is going to make a man feel as though he is of use. And this is the
Okay, I'm going to ask you another question. I'm sorry if I keep stopping it on this beautiful young lady. She's really beautiful, by the way. Why would you want to be around a man Why would you be fighting for a man that don't feel useful around you, can't add to your life, that can't do anything for you? Why is that a thing? You guys curve men every day. I'm pretty sure you don't accept every man that approach you. So what is it about these kind of guys that you choose to stop and waste all this energy on? This one guy or this special guy. Why don't you just leave him alone? Stop stalking these people.
But they don't want to go above and beyond to be useful in the ways that we want them to be useful. That's why they want to go get a passport and they want to go to Colombia, where they can get punani for 3/4 and a shilling and be useful in that way because they can afford.
Right. Now you're getting it. Just want punani. Don't want a whole bunch of mouth. We don't want a whole bunch of conversation, a bunch of debates, a bunch of disagreements, a bunch of challenges. We just want the punani. That's it. So, if you could find somebody to deal with that. By the way, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Drop down in the comment section, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.